Hey everyone, Dr. James Stirrett here. Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite form of hormone replacement therapy, or HRT, paired with semaglutide or GLP-1 medications in terms of maximum weight loss. So, which hormone replacement is going to be best if I could only pick one? So let's jump right into it today. So choosing one hormone replacement only is really tough for me because I love the idea of well-balanced, full-rounded hormone replacement therapy care for people. So when we run functional labs, we check all of the hormones. We do thyroid, progesterone, testosterone, estrogen. We look at everything. And if something's lacking or needed, then we try to balance that out. You maybe use bioidentical hormone replacement. But I do think that one therapy stands alone in terms of helping people actually lose weight and reverse insulin resistance fastest. So without any further ado, let's discuss my favorite therapy. Drumroll please. It's testosterone replacement therapy. I love testosterone replacement therapy for the same exact reason that I love semaglutide. I think that the concept of success loves speed is really critical here. When someone is feeling stuck in life, stuck in their weight loss, stuck in their journey, feeling like no matter what they do, they're tired, and no matter what diet they try, they just can't budge the weight. A lot of times people are lacking momentum to make better changes for themselves. People are lacking the momentum and the drive and the motivation to make good lifestyle changes, typically. And so on one hand, you have semaglutide, which is just going to slow the rate at which you're digesting your food. It's going to curb cravings. It's going to turn down the body's need for insulin a little bit, so your own insulin production comes down. This is going to help for weight loss. Then on the other hand, you have testosterone therapy, which is very helpful when it comes to trading fat for muscle and cellular recovery. Most people that are struggling with insulin resistance and weight gain and the inability to lose weight are really lacking the ability to recover quickly, and oftentimes their testosterone is low. So if you're a person that's struggling with insulin resistance and problems with weight, and you also have low testosterone, and I usually prescribe this to women and men over the age of 35. Typically, we will make exceptions sometimes, but however, that's the age bracket that this falls into. Then you may be a candidate for testosterone replacement therapy. So let's take a quick look at some labs that you could consider having your doctor order for you to determine whether or not you're low in testosterone. This is going to be blood work, and I'm going to go show you a sample from a real patient of mine who I prescribed testosterone therapy. Now, a good screening test that you could do just with your regular provider or functional medicine doctor like myself is just screening for total testosterone, which is going to show the total amount of serum testosterone that your body is producing, along with a free testosterone. The difference between the two is free testosterone is what's bioavailable, ready in your bloodstream to go into a cell at any given moment to help with recovery process. So the problem that I see providers making is that they only run a total testosterone on their male and their female patients. This particular version of testosterone, the MS, is actually strictly for female patients. I don't run that on males. There is a male version of this test that works better with male testosterone, and it's held to a different level. It's held to a different scale. Now, for this particular patient, she was in menopause, so we do know that testosterone is produced by the ovaries predominantly throughout a female's life, and that in menopause, they lose ovarian function, and so testosterone is going to decrease dramatically. At this point, you or a woman is going to be dependent on their adrenal glands, adrenal DHEA, to produce testosterone, along with some small production from their ovaries. So you can see here for this particular patient, her total testosterone is middle range, right? So it doesn't look bad. So if her MD or a regular doctor just ran this test, they probably wouldn't have put her on anything at all. However, when you take it a step deeper and you look at this free testosterone level, you can see that the amount of testosterone that's actually free and bioavailable in the system is very, very small compared to what's being produced. This is very difficult to change in somebody who is struggling with insulin resistance and inflammation and probably having a lot of other things, health issues going on. What I find is that prescribing testosterone can be extremely helpful in conjunction with the semaglutide to help speed things up for this patient and just make them feel more motivated and excited and energetic. Like just having more energy and boosting that metabolic rate can do so much good for a patient that's really struggling mentally, because it's not just physical, it's emotional and mental game as well. And I think that the one thing I've done in my career, if one thing just really made me excited, it would be the amount of men and women that I've put on testosterone therapy that have told me within a month's time frame that it's just made the difference for them, that they just feel back to the way they did in their 20s and 30s, and they didn't feel like that was ever going to be coming back again. This explains it. So for this woman, this explains why she came to me not feeling well, overweight, insulin resistant, high cholesterol. She wasn't emotionally able to make good choices at this stage in the game. So testosterone therapy is going to help a significant amount. And what we're looking for here isn't anything drastic. If you know anything about me, I like to do injection therapies for men and for women once to twice a week. And what we'd be looking for is this total testosterone towards the top end of the range, probably around 50, and a free testosterone midweek after injection around 5 to 6. Now, that alone is going to make a world of difference for a patient in this situation, and it's going to amplify and be very synergistic with the use of Ozempic. If you guys are enjoying this content and you're wanting more information on semaglutide, how to get the most out of it in terms of your weight loss, want to know how to get on it, get off of it, how to support your body in the meantime to get the best results possible, go ahead and check out our Semaglutide Secrets Weight Loss Program and course down below. Now, if you're enjoying this content, please go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Would really appreciate it. Throw a comment in there. It helps the algorithm. And become a subscriber if you want to go ahead and join our community here. It would mean the world to me. Thanks, guys, and see you next week. Take care.